I think that moving here was part of what my mom and dad encouraged us to do. They are both still alive, and they're in a CCR like this, CCRC, up in Pennsylvania. And when we thought about moving, we thought we would go where they are, and we thought, no, we really like Florida. So my dad always told me, he said, you know, I feel so bad. He worked as one of the administrators, and he said, people wait so long to come in. And they come in and then they get sick, and they haven't really had time to make friends, to make a new lifestyle. And so we feel so blessed to have done it early, because now we can do things here and make new friends and really enjoy the life that's ahead of us.
I've forgotten whose marketing term it was. Maybe it was Nike, but I would say just do it. Don't delay. Just to reinforce what Karen said, so many people just, well, we're comfortable where we are, and sometimes it seems so foreboding to have to deal with those things. But the services here, just in the transition, the things that are afforded to you to help you downsize and determine, what you're able to do, it was almost seamless for us, honestly. And I'm so glad that we did it while we're healthy, because you can maintain independence. We're still able to travel and see our grandkids when the COVID times are over. Yeah. It's just a decision that should be made sooner. Karen's parents did reinforce for us that, it's probably one of the best things you can do for children. We have 4 children. For them to know we're secure here. They're never going to have to come and rescue us. Everything is in place. So I would just say, by all means, if you're considering it, I can't imagine a better place than John Knox Village in Central Florida. This place is so sound. Financially, it's such a friendly place. And I serve on the Spiritual Life Council. There's a spiritual dimension here that's available to people across denominations, whether you're Jewish, Protestant, or Catholic. There's a place here for you. So that's my final thought.
We started up north. We were with Penn State for a long time, and Penn State was initiating a CCRC. They weren't quite sure what it was or how to do it, but we were involved with the early stages of that. And so we got very much informed about what is a CCRC and why do it. And so the term was not unfamiliar with us. And Maureen and I are maybe a little different from some couples. We like to plan where we're going. We don't want to wait till we get sick or infirmed and have our kids pick out a nursing home for us. We decide where the next phase of life is going to be. So this was a very deliberate plan of ours to look for a CCRC. And once we got to New Smyrna Beach, we decided we aren't going to shovel snow anymore, so we're going to look around here. And that's when John Knox Village came into our vision. And we looked at an awful lot of them, but this by far was the best one we could have picked.
But John Knox Village came into our vision because one Sunday morning we're reading the paper, and I continue to see these very nice ads, quarter-page ads of John Knox Village. And after the 3rd week of this, I said to Bob, I think we should look at John Knox Village and think about Penn State someplace else.
Yeah.
So we did. We came over the next week, and marketing introduced us to John Knox Village, and we even brought another couple with us, because that couple said, well, we haven't even thought about this yet. So they came, and we both bought, and we're now neighbors.
But the point I think we should make here is, it's so easy to say we're not ready for this yet, or we don't want to look at that, or that's for other people but not for us. We want to stay at our good old home. We've been in here for 50 years, and we hate to leave the homestead. Well, you better take a look at this sort of thing. You got to make a decision, and you got to plan it. Otherwise, your kids will do it. And I don't want my kids telling me where I should end up my life.
Folks, moving away from your home it is a traumatic experience. There's no getting around it. The only thing I can suggest is do your homework. Look at all the places that you can. Kind of coming along with a must-have type list that you want. And I think when you get to John Knox Village and look around and taste the food and see the people and the facility and how pristine it is around here, how well taken care of it is, and how everybody waves at everybody when you walk around, I think that speaks volumes. And I think that is the reason that I moved here, and I must say I am entirely satisfied.
We actually started our search over 10 years ago. We realized, not having children, not having relatives anywhere close, that we were looking for a place to take care of us in our old age. We looked at a place, a fabulous place in Chicago. It was a high-rise, brand new, beautiful place in the heart of the Magnificent Mile. It wasn't a serious thing. We were there on vacation. We saw an ad, and so we thought, well, we'll see if they'll show us around, which they did. I believe it was about a year later, there was several articles in the news about them going bankrupt. Now, it has subsequently been purchased by somebody, and it is in operation, and it is a very nice place, but it brought home the fact that while you think something looks really nice, and they offer a lot of nice things, that you need to be cognizant of the finances. John Knox Village is debt-free, and that is extraordinarily unique. I believe in Mr. Trainer's comparison, there might be one other in Florida that is debt-free, but it is extraordinarily unique. And the board of directors here is very intent on keeping it debt-free. And that's something that's very important. When we move in to a place like this, we're here for the rest of our life. That may be 10, 20, or more years. There are people that have moved in that are now over 100 here. So it's a long-term sort of consideration, and you want to make sure that management, the board, has the wherewithal to take care of us for that long.